What's up, family? Well, at this point, it looks like we are through with Firebase Zulu. As far as the Firebase actually being completed, it's not complete, but all I'm doing now is taking some things down and rewiring to get, things wired a little bit better. A lot of the different light things that came in, I didn't know Rob was doing them. When I saw them, I just had to add them. So I added a lot of stuff right away and didn't actually wire it like I should. So I'm taking the time now to rewire things, get them nice. And then I'm just doing some little things for updates to finish out the Firebase, little details. So now I'm looking at just finishing up the rest of the Zulu project at my mother's house. So, I mean, it's 8 feet by 8 feet of the battle outside the Firebase. And I'll eventually put it all together and then do one final video at that point, looking at everything put together. So right now, I think what we're going to do is move on to the next project. And here the next project is Halo 3 ODST New Mombasa. So this is the initial layout for the city of New Mombasa. And I went with these road base plates, and they are 10 inches square. And most people use a base plate and just put sidewalk on each side. But I can tell with the way the vehicles are from Mega that that would be just way too skinny. I mean, just looking at the Cruiser for size, another vehicle passing by would be really tight. Then you turn around and look at the Wraith, and it absolutely eats up the street as is. So it had to be more of a boulevard. And besides, it's a big city. So you would expect boulevards in New Mombasa. And then that way I can put a median with little lights and plants. So I have street lamps put up and did a kind of designer deal in my sidewalk. Now, every place that you can actually see the table is where I'm going to put buildings. There'll be a big building taking up the entire thing, or it'll be 2 buildings. So the opening is 20 inches. And each base plate that I put each building on will be 10 inches. So I'll be able to put 2 side by side. So right now, this is just a little less than 4 feet across. And it's only 50 inches the long way. So I'm planning on putting another 2 base plates on this end, where I'll put the police station. And then I'll be able to finally build my NMPD Pelican Air Base and attach that to the police station. And then I'll do another 3 plates down this way. So the street will be that much longer. So I actually have to do it on a much bigger table. But this is just for now, just to get started. And as I'm talking to you right now, I'm thinking I might have to go a little longer than what I'm talking even now. Because if you've seen any of my videos before showing what I had for the Covenant and their vehicles, and for the NMPD, their vehicles, and the UNSC Marines and their vehicles, it may not be enough room. I don't want my New Mombasa to be too squashed together, because I think that that takes away from the fact that it's a huge city and it doesn't look overrun, it just looks squashed. And since I'm not doing this linear, where it's just buildings on one side and then you look, I'm going for the whole depth perception where you get to see it from both sides. I think that I have to have some space between troops and vehicles. And we're talking 2 phantoms, 2 wraiths, 3 ghosts, 3 banshees. And then even for the NMPD, it's the cruiser, NMPD transport, a couple of Hornets, and the police Pelican. I have a UNSC transport, Warthog, Pelican. So I need a lot more room than what this is going to afford me. So needless to say, this will actually end up being a lot longer going down to the other end. And as I do these videos for New Mombasa, I'm not going to go in depth as far as how to build or how I did certain things on builds. I did that for Zulu just because I wanted to help people to see there are different things they can do and get better at with their building skills and making things the way they want them to. So now I'm just going to do updates when I do things. And so they should be much shorter videos. All right, that's it for now. Take care, be good, be safe, and continue to enjoy your building. God bless.